Tena niambia swimming pool.
Ati matamu. Kwani ni kitu ya kukufanya uache
Mungu? Sema matamu amendanganya ananiambia
wewe shindwe katika jina la Yesu.
Mimi nataka wewe tuende.
Usikubali Kolo, usikubali. Siwezi tu commission na hii mission. Kila mtu anajua, hata siwezi kubali wewe.
Hivi watu wanashtuka. Hivi gari
Range Rover.
Yake kwa wapi? Huyo akashindwe yangu kana kudanganya. Yake kwa wapi?
Nataka Kolo.
Ati eka 20.
Eka 20 mmetoa wapi?
Unakaa hapa kwa kashitapa inakaa kaa choo.
Eka 20 hapa ndani.
Kujengea iko na room 20.
Eka 20 hapa ndani.
Ama ndakujengea room 30 basi. Kila siku na room mpya. Kitanda mpya, blanketi mpya, kila kitu.
Kila siku. Hivi
unaishi wapi? Wewe unaishi
wapi? Wewe unadanganya.
Usikubali.
Wewe.
Hiyo Biblia hata mchape na huko.
Wewe.
Shindwe.
Ati mimi huwezi niambia hivyo na nikubali. Ndio muende mnigeuze mbuzi. Mbuzi gang nianze kukimbia.
Hata anakuambia hizo vitu zote ziko wapi yako nazo?
Nataka lakini si yenyu.
One of the details was in whatever she showed you. You have to be keen. Whatever you were meant to see was Patricia and the demon. But whatever you are not meant to see was shown. That's why I want you to jog your memory. Find out what it is.
Done. Sasa huko amekuwa hapa.
Wewe.
Mimi ndio nasikia kucheka mkienda kuzunguka. Mnaenda kuzunguka mnarasa nini? Nini? Ama tucheze pikabu.
Pikabuni wewe, shindwa katika jina la Yesu Mungu.
Hapa hakuna.
Kuna haka pepo. Shindwa katika jina.
Kazi ni pikabu hapa. Ende kuchungulia tena labda amekuja saa.
Unajua na tu enjoy nadhani si ni rika hapo.
You won't give her to us. Then we are going to take her.
Kati nimeenda.
Sasa uko. Hayuko. Kwani nini nasumbanga magoi?
Acha tukasikize nani tuone acha.
Babuni. Amekusikia alafu
akasikia kaepa. Amepotea tu.
Na mbona anaepa kikusikia?
And she has run away with all her property.
Ameenda mpaka na hiyo TV chafu ya black.
And I told you that when I reveal you, you'll have to be keen with everything. I knew what I was doing.
Yes.
Everything that I wanted you to find before we could have found the real her was in whatever she showed you. If you haven't seen.
Yes, Babuni, I've seen. Kwanza yeye anajua bibi ya huyu.
Ule Natasha ule
anajua bibi ya huyu Natasha. Mwenye huyu alikuwa anamnunulia gari. Akatuonyesha penye wamefunga Patricia ukweli. Wamemfunga na majuala. Na walikuwa wamemfunga nyuma ya TV.
Nyuma ya TV.
Na hiyo TV ukiangalia nyuma
ukiangalia hakuna
hayuko. Na hapo kuna mtu wa black. Alafu akaenda huko.
Ile tu umekuja hivi
akaenda. Akaenda ukiongea hayuko. Ameenda. Alafu ananiambia anataka kunipea swimming pool. Mimi sitaki
swimming gari,
nyumba kubwa. Gari mzuri ati nikienda hivi mtu anao.
Ati akwe wao.
Na mimi sitaki ati nikue wao. Alafu ananiambia Dan ati asijaribu kutafuta Patricia. Hivyo
I am going to repeat again. Everything that I wanted you to know, the information that I wanted you to have before you could have gone to find her was in whatever she showed you. Did you see the details?
Yes, I saw the details.
I don't think you saw the details. In whatever she has shown you, there was her.
There was her.
And there was the devil.
There was her and there was the devil.
But in all that, there was something else.
Pepo ya black
Ile ya
ilikuwa kwa hiyo TV nilikuwa naona mtu black mwenye anatishia Patricia.
kapepo kanafanya hivi.
I've said there was her and there was that devil. But there was something else.
What exactly is that?
The thing that I have been telling you to come and find was in that. The exact location of where it is was in that.
The exact location where it is.
If you haven't seen, then you have to refresh your minds. You have to know what it is.
Swimming pool.
What exactly, Baboji?
Swimming pool.
I will give you time to know on whatever I'm talking about.
What exactly is that?
Hebu konga kichwa yako kama ni kama imesahau kitu. Fikiri Babonyi.
Atuambie tu nini exactly. Hata mimi hata sasa hata nimebili mazena makumi.
Hebu tupige huko tu. Maybe iko hapa.
Ama yeye ni itarudi tena. Ndio anarudi hata watu gongi.
The thing that nini was in that. There was her. Alikuwa anasema there was her
and the devil.
And the devil. And something else.
And among them
there was something else. Ama yukiti kwa hapa. Hebu kuja Babonyi, lakini mimi sioni something else hapa. Mimi naona tu mandizi na nini. Ama dano.
I will give you time for you to jog again on that.
Sasa niruke juu ama nini? Anasema jog. Ameniambia anze sijui tu jog.
Don't be stupid.
Lakini Babonyi, kusema tu kweli, mimi nimejaribu hadi kujog brain yangu hata sikumbuki.
Refresh on that later.
Mimi hata nikuanza unaniambia sema tu refresh saa hii.
Mjinga yuko maisha.
We are so. Mimi nilikuanza ni unaniambia ni refresh saa hii. Na sikumbuki.
Ni saa hii. Pole.
Mimi hata sikuwa nakumbuka kitu.
All you need to know is that it's important. By the end of the day, you should have known whatever it is I'm talking about. Am I clear?
Yes.
For now, I believe you have had a glimpse of what I was telling you about you being involved in all this. You have seen that she knows you.
Yes.
She knows your story.
Yes.
That should come as a question in your mind.
How does she know me?
She has been here. She has been seeing you. She has been watching you. She came here today to wait for you. To make sure that you are never leaving this place again. She repeated the reason as to why they have the lady captive. And she said that they use her to make money.
Yes.
And the other reasons.
It's going to be ironic to know that she was being used to make money through you.
Me, Dan.
You.
Dan
Yes. Or Kolo. Dan.
You.
How?
They were making money through you.
From me.
Kama una bolingo.
Through me or from me?
Hebu angalia kama.
That's why
Unatumia bolingo za watu.
They obtained money from you through her.
Oh, they get money from me through her.
Through her.
Yes. So they are using her to get money from me.
That's why I told you they used her.
And her,
At this moment, there's nothing that they are making.
Patricia. And how am I'm not connected with her. How?
But he is not connected with her house. Now they using Patricia to get money from.
For how long have you been away?
3 years. 3 years for 7 years. I can't even remember.
You have been in total away for 7 years.
Yes.
But there was a time 3 years ago when you came back.
Yes, I came back 3 years ago.
And at that time, you stayed here for 4 months.
Yes.
You have been a hard-working person. You made money, lots of it. But as time went through, seconds came to an end. Time by time, your wealth was being depleted.
Yes. I'm now broke.
You had misses through your life. There are some holes in your life. So many of them that you've been asking yourself on how things happened.
Yeah. Hey.
Am I out of my mind or
Hey.
I can't get it? I'm not understanding anything that he says.
The head injury, you never knew where it came from.
Ulikuwa na head injury?
Yes. I had it after 1 year.
That is when you realized
Yes.
that it was there.
Yeah.
It has been there for 3 years.
Hey.
God damn it.
There are so many loopholes in your life that you don't know and where the blanks went to. That's why I told you that you are connected in this in every way. When I was giving orders on the first day, I told you to take her. And I told you to make sure that nothing happens to her.
Yes, you told me that.
And I told you that there is a reason why you are the one who is chosen to stay with her.
What reasons?
The reasons are based on the loopholes in your life. Every blank space in your life. And slow by slow, as time goes, you will remember everything. You are going to fill in the blanks.
You mean I'm out of my mind right now?
You're not out of your mind.
Hey.
Am I programmed or am I...
You just do
I
not
can't get
have the full memories of your life.
How? How can that happen?
These people know you. That is true. They do know you. And all this began 3 years ago when you came back. You have the memory of staying away for 7 years. But you do not have the memory, the full memory of everything that you did behind the 3 years. You have questions that no one was there to answer.
I can't get it. I'm not getting anything.
Listen carefully. Seven years ago, you left this place
Yes.
to go and find refuge, to go and work, to go and seek a living. And through God's power, all that went on successful. 3 years to come, you were successful. And as time went on, you made wealth. But you had no one to share the wealth with. And that's the main reason why you came back 3 years ago.
Yes. That's true.
You came to find somebody of whom you are going to share wealth with. Somebody you could trust. Somebody you loved. Somebody from the same origin as you.
Same origin as me.
And that's why it took you 4 months in this country. It was to take you longer, but things happened. When you came in, you met your cousin. You walked with him. He helped you in every way that he could. You met a girl, your wife,
My wife?
the one that you have now.
Wait a minute.
The one that you have now.
Ivy, or so is it?
Natasha, you mean Natasha?
Yes, you met her. You mingled. You became friends, very good friends. And as time went, you thought that she is going to be the one of whom you are going to spend your life with. But you never know until you fully know. And as for her, she was not interested. And therefore, she took you in just as a friend. You had fun, but one time came when she introduced you to one of her friends. You were so attached to her. In fact, she attracted you at the first sight.
You mean her friend?
Yes.
Her friend now?
Yes. Everything that you felt, everything that you thought you knew about your feelings for Natasha, all ended when you saw her friend. And then things happened. Time passed, and you realized that it is this friend that you trusted, that you wanted to spend the rest of your life with. And after some time, you married her.
I married you.
Natasha's friend.
Natasha's friend. Who is this friend?
Ushawa hiyo. Mbona unakuanga na ring?
Me hata one maivaa hapa. I'm not so sure if I'm married or not.
Hujui kama ulioa mko.
Ever since the 3 years
I can't
passed,
even remember.
you have always known that Natasha is your wife. She is not. She's nothing to you. She's just a friend whom you met.
So I'm married to another girl.
Yes.
Instead of Natasha.
Yes.
How?
Natasha is not his wife.
No. As time went by, you married her. You brought her in as your wife because you knew her, you trusted her, and she was the right person for you. That was believed. And I entrust that too. She is the right person. But as time went on, your friend Natasha became jealous of whatever she could have had, but gave away. The wealth, the happiness, everything that her friend was enjoying was supposed to be hers according to her, and she gave it all away. She became jealous and wanted that back. In all that, she tried everywhere searching for a way. She tried manipulating you, seducing you. That did not work.
But that's Natasha now.
Yes. She tried everything to make you think of your wife, your real wife, her friend, as a bad person, but that did not work. And as it is always said, the devil comes to you when you need him most, and you have nowhere else to turn to. And that's how he came to Natasha. She sought a way, a better way, and she was advised well, because her plans went on successfully. Her plans were for you two to be separated, you and your wife. There and then, the darkness that she was given could be used to manipulate you into loving her and her alone. And anyone who knew of your real wife would forget her, including you.
Okay, that's why I can only remember Natasha.
The only consequence in that was that if your real wife died, then every memory would be regained and Natasha would lose everything. And therefore, your real wife had to stay alive for her to continue enjoying everything that she needed.
So who is this, my real wife? Who is this? And who is she?
When I began, I told you that you spent 4 months here.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was what was in your memory. Your memory tells you that you spent 4 months here looking for a wife, and you find her, you marry her, and leave again. And in your memory, Natasha is the wife that you came and found her and married. But the truth is you stayed here for 2 years, which means you were not here 3 years ago.
I stayed here 2 years.
Yes.
Dan has been in Kenya for 2 years, and he's thinking that he's been here for 4 months.
I thought I came here 3 years ago. I stayed for 4 months, then I left. How comes I've stayed in Kenya 2 years? How does that happen?
You stayed for 2 years before you left again.
How can someone program my mind like that?
So this is what happened. Natasha made sure that you would forget about your wife and everything about yourself, knowing only her. At some point, your memory could not be jogged, destroyed fully, which means you have bits of your real memories in you. That's why you never forgot your cousin. That's why you never forgot your home. But in all that, you lost so many things. As time went on, you shared your wealth with her.
With who?
Each
Natasha?
time, yes, you shared your wealth with her. It will depreciate as time goes on. And that's why as time went on, in the end, you ended up with nothing. And that's why she did what she did when you came back again. The truth is, for those 2 years, it took you 1 year and a half for you to know your real wife well. For you to even accept to marry her. And in that, you married her, you stayed for half a year, and in the next year, you were to leave to go back home. But on the day you were to leave, that is when everything happened, everything changed. The darkness that Natasha installed in you worked. You were involved in an accident, and that's where the injury in your head came from.
That's why I also nini. Okay, that's why I always wear a cap.
There and then, you lost every memory that you were to lose. Your real wife was taken.
Where?
She was told that the husband had died.
My wife now
Yes.
was taken because
Yes.
I died.
She spent all her life
No,
alone.
she was lied to.
Yes, she was lied to. She stayed all her life knowing that her husband died and that the body was never found. She never married again.
So that husband is me, who died.
Yes.
Yes. Now they told her that
God forbid.
Dan died.
Yes. But as time came, God works his ways. You came back. But when you came back, everything was destroyed in your life. Your wealth had gone. Your marriage had failed. The one at least that you thought of. And there and then, God brought your real wife to you. But at that time, she had no memory of you because of other things that were manipulating her. But when she regained her memory, bit by bit, she began to remember you. And the day that her full memory came up, she was taken.
By who?
Kina Natasha.
This,
By Natasha now, eh?
yes, was done so that she could not meet you. She could not tell you the truth. She could not bring back your memories because she has a way to bring back your memories. Right now, your wife, the one you came back and spent 2 years looking for, the one you married, the one you loved and the one you shared everything, the one you promised that you would take care of, is the woman that you are looking for.
Eh?
And that is why I told you to keep her safe. That is why
Patricia?
I told you that you are connected with all this.
So Patricia is my wife.
Yes.
Patricia.
Patricia. You mean Patricia?
And above all, when you left 3 years ago, you left her pregnant
Oh my goodness.
with your child.
You mean Patricia is suffering with my child? Eh?
Patricia.
Patricia is suffering with my child?
Ni bibi yao huyu.
Yes.
Na ako na mtoto.
Na mtoto ako wapi?
They are
Only
separated. And Patricia was taken away by the so-called DCI.
I can't take this. I can't take it. You mean my child is away? Patricia is my wife. And
She's
suffering
also
like
away.
this. Now where is my child?
For you to get all back your memories, you have to find her.
The baby also is not there. Patricia also is not
I
there.
can't take this.
That's why you
anymore.
have to be in a hurry. That's why I told you that whatever is happening here is not in vain. Everything. And that's why I told you one of the details was in whatever she showed you. You have to be keen. Whatever you were meant to see was Patricia and the demon. But whatever you are not meant to see was shown. That's why I want you to jog your memory. Find out what it is.
Dan. 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 Sasa huku kumtu kukubwa sasa.